Right, hopefully my stream should be starting now. It looks like it is. It just takes a few seconds to refresh on that second screen. You should be able to see. So for this event I'm playing on chess.com. This is Arena Kings Season 6, Week 1, Friday. This is a 2-hour, 3-minute blitz tournament and it's an extremely strong field. My start rating here, 2059, puts me number 174 out of 800 players currently taking part. But very, very strong field. There's lots and lots of title players in this, lots of grandmasters here. If you get an unlucky draw and you get too many strong players, you're going to lose an awful lot of games in this at my level. See all these title players taking part. My cameras might actually overlap a lot of that, but I need them there just on the right hand side because of the position of the board on the screen. My first game I should be playing whoever I'm next to in the list, that's how it normally works, but I'm way down here somewhere. So I should play whoever's next to me in the standings here. But you can see I'm going further and further down. More and more stronger players are joining in. So 2059, good luck. I'll play knight f3, so we're underway. Okay, I'll go g3. Let's just go d3, I think here. Just develop the bishop somewhere. I should play knight up there, I think. Just trade the knight off. Pre-move in case he takes, but probably just trade off here. Do I want to play up there? I'm going to play rook over and maybe up here. Just got to be aware that my knight might hang if he moves his knight somewhere. So I'm going to play it anyway, though. Just got to be aware that the knight is not protected should he move his knight. Queen down, so have I missed this and blundered already? Wow, have I really blundered already? It looks like it. There's no defence, is there? Maybe I have to play f3. I don't see another move. It's going to be one of them tournaments, isn't it, if I'm blundering within the first 30 seconds. Right, so that's what I meant. My knight is now under attack. I think I can go here and drop back. I'm guarding this. Bishop check, I think I can block with a pawn. He plays across. So again, try and chase the queen away. Block if he plays bishop forward. I'm going to try and creep forward a little bit here if I can. I'll probably end up blundering this pawn, but that's probably the best of a bad job right now. Let's edge forward. Okay, let's drop the rook back so it's at least guarded. I'll just give him the pawn just to try and get active. Maybe bishop up, he pushes forward. I'm going to play king up and takes. Maybe get the rook around the side. He grabs the pawn now. Okay, let's play bishop up. He can, of course, push. I can't take back with a pin, so I'll need a good square for the queen. Maybe just forward. He plays knight down. Okay, very good move, I think, is it? Pawn up, and this is really just gone. I think I have to play it though. I'm going to risk it. The knight's actually covered by the rook, unless he plays queen takes, but then I've got queen takes. So he comes in, hits the queen. Can't I just play up now? I can take and simplify, I guess. Queen up, what's he got? He's got bishop takes. Yeah, I'm just going to take. Where to go? I'm going to go here. Get no idea if it's any good. I'm going to try and grab this pawn, although I'm running the risk of getting trapped. Let's take. Let's push. He's played terrifically well, hasn't he? And I've played a very poor game to start off here. but not to worry. Okay, go up and hit the rook. I'm only attacking with my queen though, I've got no counterplay, so it should be an inevitable result. What else have I got? Maybe pawn forward because he's attacking the pawn. He plays rook down, or maybe I can drop back and hit the rook. I guess I could push, but I'm not sure it does much there. Let's just chuck the pawn forward. Bishop down, he's got 3 attack it but 3 defend it. He hits the queen. Oh, and he's just trapped my queen in terms of, it's almost trapped in and I have to take. I don't want to trade it. Okay, let's check and go forward. Try and push maybe bishop up. Oh, he's targeting this. I've got to push, I've got to take risks. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Can't move the knight. Oh, has it got a server issue already? Let's just push there. If you see them clocks blinking, it means there's a server issue. You can just take now, of course. Let's go across. Notice how you get lag though, the pieces are out of sync, I don't know whose move it is. Oh, it was a draw, I swindled a draw, oh my goodness. You just get that bit of lag though, cause the multi-pre-move system, a bit of lag, you don't know whose move it actually is when you play quickly. Somehow swindled a draw, completely busted, he played a terrific game. Really well done, but look at the field we've got in it here. If you get an unlucky draw of opponents, you're going to lose loads and loads of games, right? 21-53, good luck. Let's play knight up. He plays back. I think I'll just castle and maybe pawn up here and bishop up. Just look to trade off his bishop there. Could be very powerful, that bishop. So he hits my knight, so I can go forward or back. I'm going to go forward and then drop back here. Okay, let's push first, then just drop the knight back. Okay, I think I'll take. I'm going to actually push there. I don't know if it's any good or not. Okay, let's play knight forward and then knight back. He comes forward, so I'm going to trade and just try and gain a bit of space. He's going to do the same on the other side. He pushes, so I'll just push. Okay. Let's play queen up here. My rook is still covered. I need to play h6 or g6 to try and give the king a square. My opponent's already got that move in. Let's just play a holding move now, just so we don't forget about it later on and blunder the back ring. Now if I push there, again, could be a good move, could be a bad move. He's going to undermine the centre, but I'm trying to open things up. Okay, he's looking for more. I think I have to take and take. Now, does he risk coming forward somewhere? He does. So I can check, he comes up. I can take, he takes. I'm going to go back there. The clocks are blinking again. That's a server issue there, and there's nothing wrong with my internet. As long as my stream's still running fine, because I played in a car review arena yesterday and it did it like practically every game. It's very, very disconcerting. So he's threatening a knight check, but is it actually crushing? I'm not sure, but I'm going to play knight across. So if he checks, I can take. I've got a check and I can maybe drop back. Otherwise, I'm hitting a pawn. He has got threats here, of course. There are threats here. Did it again. Did it again. Very disconcerting. Okay, I think I have to take there. He'll take the knight. Now, can I get away with rook up? If he goes knight check, I can just take, because he's only got the queen there. Knight takes, I take. He goes back and hits the pawn, so I can take. I can't check because of the queen. Take, he takes. If I take, he takes. I think I have to take. Now, can I check? He can check and I can block. He can go back and check. Sidestep, he's got knight check, so that's no good. I think he's got a repetition if he wants it. There, it's done it again. Okay, he's playing for a win, and that's logical. Oh, queen down walks into this, so that's no good. Actually not easy, this. I'm going to push a pawn up. Let's play up. Oh, I've just blundered it. Well done, well done. I realised what I'd done as soon as it was too late, not to worry. Will this update? It's not updating. Right, 2104, good luck. So G3. Well, let's take and go D4. He hits the pawn. Now, can I trade my bishop off and then play E3 and go solid? I'm going to offer to trade the knight. He plays bishop forward going after the pawn. So I'll take the knight first. Now, I can't defend the pawn, but it is just a doubled up pawn. Can I get away with taking here? There, clock's done it again. Terrible. Take, take, take. Don't think it works. I'm just going to play E4 and try and open it up. Now let's go with the bishop. If he takes, I think I can take here with a discovery on the bishop. Oh, he does take. Let's go with the knight then. Them pawns are a weakness, of course. He'll collect them at some point. The pawns are all split. So he's just gone sensible and solid. Now bishop up. Bishop takes, knight takes. Actually no, let's just take and bishop up. There, it's going again. Every time you see the clocks blink like that, that's a server issue. Very disconcerting. There's my opponent's got excellent connection, as have I. So I'm going to have to play F4 here at some point. But what do I do with the pawns? Do I just sack the pawns? Let's see what he comes up with. Yeah, it's doing it again. Doing it again. Not good, not nice. I might as well try and bring the king up and the rook up. So rook up, king up. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that second pawn. I'm just going to try and bring the king up. And can I get away with pushing here? I'm going to go on the open file and try and go forward. Right, now I'm going to try and look to push and see if I can get the other rook forward as well at some point. Yeah, he plays rook across, very logical. So king up. If he ever pushes, I think I can push. Otherwise, I'm going to try and actually run my king forward somehow. Might not be playable, but I'm going to have to risk it. Even push and push here. I might as well just go forward. If he pushes, I'll take. He goes back. I think I've got king up and then push. Okay, check, so I think I have to go back. That was a repetition already. Okay, good result. Knight 2072, good luck. Very strong opponents to start the arena. They're always really difficult, these events. Okay, let's go d5 again. Go c6 this time, just try and mix it up a little bit, just try and vary the openings slightly. Same principles, but just very slight variations. So let's play bishop up, and bishop in. I think knight up is playable, but I'm not sure I like it that much. I'm going to risk it though. Okay, let's just take. Take again. I think I'll take there as well. Try and bring the knight across, or the rook over and knight. Oh, what? Just not paying attention. Not paying attention. It's going to be one of them days, not to worry. Just not paying attention. Wow, 1,000 to start with 5 out of 5, 2033. Good luck. Just drop the queen back to d8 when it's pushed back. Okay, do I risk g5? I don't think I should. I think I want to just castle. Maybe bishop back. Take, take, trade queens. Knight up's no good. Let's take the bishop. Let's just drop back. Then knight up. Just simple development. He pushes forward, so he allows the knight in. I think I can take and play knight across here. Just take back with a c-pawn if he takes. I'll probably play b6 here just to try and undermine these pawns. And if he takes, I've got a choice. Which one do I go for? Probably this one to open up the file. Okay, I've got to take. Of course, I've got to try and put maximum pressure on the pawn. So 3 pieces attack it, now 3 defend it. So now hit this one, see if he risks a move like f4. He does. So hit the queen. Okay, I should have played f6 the move before. Let's play rook across and maybe go up. Let's play rook up again. Try and keep pressure on. Now f6 maybe becomes playable. It's very risky though. Extreme risk. Oh, now it is playable actually. If he takes, I take with a check, so I'll pre-move that. I think it's playable anyway. I might be blundering, of course. And if it opens up, I'm giving him the f-file. So it's serious risk with it, but I might win a pawn here if he takes. Okay, just resigned, so that's my first win. Yeah, 1006 out of 6. Right, 21-22. Good luck. I'm playing all very strong opponents, aren't I? All of them. Let's just play a knight up here. They're all very strong opponents at my level that I play at anyway. Okay, I'm going to drop back and look to trade the bishop. Right, let's drop the knight back and maybe we can use it as a big giant pawn. So that's what I'm going to do there. Again. I'm going to make just a path for the queen out potentially here. Okay, I might as well bring a knight forward. I'm threatening to trade a set of knights, but it's not really a threat as such. Knight down here is playable as well. I'm going to trade this. Now, is it worth coming back or is it not? I'm going to play up and maybe trade. I'll pre-move to take the bishop should he move the knight. He just pushes forward. So I've got a choice here or here. My gut feeling is to go here. There, the clock's blinking again. Server issue. It happened an awful lot yesterday in Akara's view arena. It was like pretty much every game. Very disconcerting. Right, now we are going to trade the bishops. Now, do I try and open this up, but it really weakens my position. I'm going to go this way, I think. Just try and open it up, but without isolating this pawn too badly. Knight up. So pawn up is maybe a move here, but I don't see what I'm gaining, so I'm just going to push. Okay, pushes forward. Let's play rook up and hit the pawn, although I've just given him maybe queen across, but there's a potential fork. Queen up can support. Of course, you've always got to watch out for a move like this. Where to go? Where to go? There it goes, blinking again. I'm not sure where I want to go here. I'm going to go here and maybe pin this rook. I'll pre-move in case he takes the pawn. But I'm well down on the clock this game, well down. So the pawn's being hit. I'm going to look to trade the rook, but this pawn is under attack. Now, can I play queen across? He's threatening to take. He's threatening to take that with a check. He's threatening to take this if I move. Queen over. He takes, king across, he just takes. It's no good. Let's go right back. Yeah, I'm just lost on time this game, aren't I? I've been too slow this time. I've maybe got a check here. I had a check. Let's play across, hit the pawn. I've got a check threat as well, but I'm not sure it's a serious threat. Maybe I need pawn up to give the king a square, or even pawn up 2. So I do have check. I'm going to go up to try and give the king a square here. Have I blundered the knight? I have. Although I can take. So rook check or queen check? Rook check, up, queen up. I have to go for it, there's no point sitting back, so I might as well go for it. If I'm lost, I'm lost. Oh, he's got this. What the hell have I done that for? Wow. At least I'm playing okay in bursts. Okay in bursts. 1760, good luck. Okay, let's pin. Knight up if he goes for a queen check. Well, let's just trade and castle. Shouldn't really pre-move there, just in case he does a mouse slip. A little bit early in the game to be pre-moving. Okay, take, so I'm going to take and c6. Yeah, I'm going to trade and play maybe pawn up here. Because he's got the obvious bishop up, of course. So what do I do? I'm going to play this way and look to trade off his attacking bishop. So let's see if we can trade that attacking bishop off, and then I've just got to be aware he might play queen over to hit the knight. Okay, let's take. But knight up and c5 if I can. Knight in I can trade. So I thought I could play c5. If he takes, I take with the knight, then I guard the pawn. Whoa, he pushes. Okay, that's bold. I think I can just simplify here. Okay, rook across, he's maybe got queen down, but I've got knight up. He takes, and rook across. Not quite trapped. I'm going to bring the knight this way, hit the queen, and try and go on the attacking side of the board. Let's play queen up. And try and just get the rooks into play if I can. So bring the rook across. Right, rook across. Knight down is covered. Not easy, not easy. I'm going to play queen up just while I try and work out a plan. Don't have a great plan right now. You've got to decide, if he plays a move like this, is it worth giving up a sack? He moves the knight. It's not an option. I'll trade a rook. I just calmly drop back. Knight down, I've got to move the rook. He goes back. I'd like knight across, it doesn't quite work. Let's play over and hit the pawn. Again, you never know, you might get a chance to sack the knight to open it up, but right now it's not playable. So queen over, now maybe it is. Take, 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 but he hits my rook, so I don't think it is. I'd like queen up, but he takes the rook, so I'm going to drop back. Okay, let's move the knight so it's not under attack. Okay, has he just blundered there? No, he can actually block. I was hoping he was going to block with a queen. Let's just calmly go back. Oh, I blundered the game away. What the hell am I doing? Oh, he's missed it. He missed it. He had the free rook. He had the free rook. I just blundered the whole game away. He just missed it. Luck in the extreme. I still might well lose the game, of course. He's playing extremely well and he's got a very good position. if I trade 2 pawns for 1 pawn there, I'm just a pawn down in the end game. Let's play across and try and create another check. I'd like him to block like this so I can grab the pawn, but my knight is useless, isn't it? It's doing practically nothing. Okay, let's go across, hit the queen, see if we can get forward. Okay, so we can get forward, but is it worth it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go forward. If it's bad, it's bad. Now, I still need to go back and be sensible here, I think. He's got a check and a pawn if he wants, but I'm going to try and attack and go after the king. Although that allows knight in, so that's not that straightforward either. Not good, is it? Not good. It's terrible. Let's just guard the pawn. Now what on earth can I do? Can I play pawn up and pawn up? I want to try and guard this. Okay, we've traded there. Now I'd like to play this, but he's... Oh, I've walked into a pin. Maybe I've got queen back. He can't come forward there, it's all covered. Oh, he's blundered, he's unlucky. Well, I managed to get there, but didn't he play a good game? And I blundered a rook in that, got really lucky. Is it not refreshing that? 2076, good luck. Wow, there's 1600 players in this now. He goes d4. b4 is technically the best move. Otherwise, e3 allows this, but you do tend to transpose. So e3. Pre-move in case he takes. Then just bishop up and castle if I can manage it. Just look to castle. And of course bishop up maybe. He hits the pawn. I think I can push there if I remember. Got a choice. I think I can push there. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just going to go a nice calm d3 and look to castle. Okay, again, let's push and take. Queen up allows bishop up, I think, but do I want it? I'm not sure I do. He might be going queen side here. He might be castling queen side. I suspect he is. What? Have I blundered something? Okay, I'll still cover the pawn. Have I blundered something here? He's just made a mistake, hasn't he? He's just made a mistake. Okay, he plays on. Oh, he just resigns. Yeah, he just made a mistake there. Is it recalculating this? I want to see where the top star players are. Okay, 2072, good luck. Okay, let's go d4 this time instead of a traditional reti. You can take the bishop there as well, or you can drop back and look to take, but he pushes up. I'll just trade the bishop now then and go c4. Yeah, c4. Just let him take and undouble his pawn. Okay, let's take. Now I really need to do something about this backward pawn. Not much point leaving it where it is. So pawn up doesn't look any good. I'm just going to play a holding move, guard this. Queen across. Okay, let's throw the other pawn forward. Play queen across. And I have got maybe knight back here before my opponent comes in. Now I'm going to obviously try and double the rooks up here. Now I hope I'm not blundering a tactic on this side. He's looking to trade the knight. I think that makes sense actually, I don't see why not. Let's just push the pawn, see if I can trade. He might just counter push there. I can't actually take, I think I'd have to push. Or push. Yeah, he pushes up, so I'll take. No, I think I have to push there, or do I? I've got queen up to hit the pawn. So if he takes, let's go up and hit the pawn. If he takes, I ignore. If he takes the rook, then I'm safe to take. But he's going to get a passed pawn, I think, here. So again, I'm probably lost this one, but let's just see how it pans out. There, clock's blinking again, another server issue again. It happened all the time yesterday in Akara's viewer arena. Okay, we both got good connection, so if I gain a pawn, surely he just trades. If I push, he goes pawn takes, rook takes. Hold on, can't I just push there? No, I hang my queen. I can't do that because I hang the queen, so I have to take. But I thought I could take here. Maybe not. No, I can't take there. Gain a pawn, lose a rook. Gain a rook, just lose a rook. That's no good. Let's just play rook up, threatening to take. Right, I'm going to hit the pawn and hit the rook. Now I think I can take, and if rook takes... No, it still doesn't work, does it? It still doesn't work. Or does it? Actually, what's wrong with taking there? What's wrong with taking now? He's got a check and he can win this pawn. So I think I might still be technically losing, but very dangerous pawn he's got. So he goes 2 rooks. Yeah, you'd rather have 2 rooks than a queen normally, so it's probably technically very, very good for him, but I guess I can check and drop back here. Now I could play queen across. But it's probably technically better for my opponent this. Oh, that's a really good move. I missed that. Missed that completely. So now I have to go back so I can drop here. Okay, I'm really lucky there that he's blundered the rook. Really lucky with that one, aren't I? Really lucky with that one. Yeah, these scores not refreshing themselves. I want to see how these star players are doing. Like, where's Hikaru? He must be up there somewhere. Wait, 2068, good luck. Oh, we've got identical ratings. 3. Let's go D5. Plays knight forward. Okay, I think I'll just drop back there. Pre-move in case he takes. I don't think he will. Oh, he does. Okay. Ultra aggressive. Let's play up. Again. Take, queen takes, pawn up looks interesting, but no, just develop. If he takes, I take, and hope I'm not blundering a tactic. Right, castle. Now I can look to be a little bit more adventurous maybe. Push, push and push, but I've seen my rook is hanging, so rook across is no good there. Let's go here to get it off that diagonal. Now there is maybe a threat to push, push and push. So he takes. £1,755 players in it now. I'm not sure if that's actually on my screen. Oh, it is. You can just see the title at the top there. So he's played queen over to hit my pawns. I think I can take. He takes. Let's take there, and then I thought maybe a move like bishop up. Just guard this pawn. Now, have I got knight up to hit the pawn? Maybe. Actually, why can't I play queen up here? Try and put pressure on with a third piece, but he can easily block though, can't he? It's not really a threat yet. Hitting this one though. If he pushes the bishop, I can always drop back here. He looks to trade. Take, rook takes. Now there it goes again. Not good, not good. I'm just going to trade queens. Every time you see these clocks blink, it means there's a server issue. But there's nothing wrong with my internet. As long as the stream's still running, my internet's fine. It happened an awful lot yesterday. There it goes again. So can I go forward here, hit the pawn? Yeah, I can drop the bishop back if I have to. I'll pre-move in case he takes the rook. And I must give my king a square from the back rank here. I've got to give my king a square, h6 or g6, otherwise I can just forget there's a back rank mate issue. So let's play up and maybe up. Bishop's got a square to drop back if it has to have one. Okay, he hits the bishop, that's probably a very good move. I think I have to drop right the way back. Okay, he hits the rook. I'm looking at a move like this as well. He takes a take. Let's just hit the bishop. Pre-move in case he takes the rook. He comes in over. So again, if he takes a knight, I don't mind that. Okay, he goes back to trade the bishops. I think that does look forced. Now, again, have I got bishop up? I think I've got bishop up here. Pre-move in case he takes it with the rook. If he takes the rook, I take the rook back. Ooh, he could have taken, couldn't he? I just realised he could have. Yeah, it wasn't actually a winning tactic. And now I've blundered then. Really blundered, not good. Yeah, this should be lost now. Knight across and he's got knight. He's got knight back. He plays forward. Okay, let's try and trade the bishop then. I've got to try and get my knight active here. Oh, he's traded it off. Well, there, I'm just lost then, aren't I? No chance of defending this now. I don't think anyway. Let's play king across and king up. I'm going to play knight in here. But again, his pawns are going to start really running down the board now, and I can't actually stop them. All I can do is try and play for tricks somehow. So check. His pawn's fine. Got knight down, he pushes knight back. I might as well check. Oh, the clock. I haven't been looking, paying attention there. I shouldn't pre-move there either, but I did. typical. Couldn't go quick enough. You have to play quite slowly on chess.com compared to League Chess because of the lag it has. Oh, I'm playing Nemsko. Very popular streamer, of course. This is going to be a rather difficult game for me. 23-52, so good luck. A woman's grandmaster, of course. Very, very strong player. Very popular streamer. Let's just play up. Castle. Plays knight in. I think I'll take there. Which way to go? I think I have to go back and back. She's debating whether to go pawn up, I guess. Goes the other side. So I'll play knight across. Can I get away with pushing? Can I get away with a move like this? It's not a pleasant position, this. Yeah, bishop up, logical. The pawn is loose. Pawn up. I've maybe got bishop in here, but rook across looks fine for my opponent. I mean, takes. I'm going to play a very odd looking rook up. But if she takes here, can I take here? I'm not sure I can get away with that. Rook across. Okay, let's play queen over rook across maybe. Yeah, the clock's blinking again now. It means there's another server issue. Not nice. I'm actually going to go with the knight. Oh, I've just blundered this. What the hell have I done? What on earth have I done that for? Okay, knight across. I have to play this now. I've just blundered this one terribly. Let's play in. She can actually take the pawn first, I think, here. Okay, it doesn't. I'm committed now. I have to go for this now. Of course, this move is going to come at some point. It's whether I can play this. She pushes. Let's play rook across. Knight forward. Okay, let's just push a pawn, and if she pushes we can counter push maybe. It's only a matter of time before it falls apart here though. Having blundered, it's only a matter of time before this falls apart. Can I get the rook across? But we know this is going to come. Right now I can take and trade, but I'm still clear second there. Clock's blinking again, more server issues. I'm going to play rook up and hit the pawn here, then maybe rook across. Bishop back, so why can't I take there? And if bishop moves, I'll trade the rook. Knight moves, so go back, hit the pawn. Why haven't I played queen up actually? Why haven't I put the queen here? Bishop up's a serious threat though. Right, so I can grab another pawn, or I can trade a rook. So if I take, what's she got? I'm going to take, and maybe go back and just give the exchange up. Okay, now I'll take. Let's play it back. Oh, I've blundered it back. Beating a woman's grandmaster. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a win that is. What a win that is. Beating a woman's grandmaster. Wow, what a win that is. I've beaten one woman's grandmaster before, paulw7-uk, but she's actually a grandmaster. That's a win against a woman's grandmaster. Nemsko, very, very popular streamer. Very popular streamer. What a win that is. Wow. Oh my goodness. Completely different league to me, you know. If I played her 10 times, I would lose probably 8 or 9 out of 10. That's just one of them freak games where I played a really good game. What's that? A 571 in first place. 13 out of 13. Oops. What a win that was for me, though. That's a stunning win at my level. That's very, very rare for me to get wins like that. Okay, 2104. Good luck. Let's play up and up. Yeah, if I played Nemsko 10 times, she would beat me, you know, comfortably over 50% of the time. And I'd be doing really well to draw the other games or get the odd win like that. No, clearly a completely different level to where I normally play the game. I think I can castle here and take, but bishop up is coming. Let's play up and hit the knight. Oh, it allows me to take. Okay. I want the knight up, but I'm not sure how. Let's play queen up and knight across. Then rook across. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem actually, isn't it? That might have been not that good for me winning that. Let's try and make room for the rook. It's not an emergency right now, but rook across, rook across. Can I play a knight down and up? I'm kind of a little bit stuck. It's actually quite awkward, this. My opponent's threatening all sorts of mischief here, although I've got knight back here. Let's play knight back to cover the square. Now let's take. Rook takes, queen up. Okay, I'm going to offer the queen trade. Doesn't have to, of course, it's not forced, everything is protected, goes back. I can't quite take there. Let's play rook over and look to push. I've just got to hope and pray that my position is not compromised. Okay, bishop goes over. Take, lose a rook, gain a bishop. I don't like the look of that. I think I'm just going to drop back. There is a pawn and a rook hanging though, so yeah, I've just blundered this one badly, haven't I? Let's just get on with the next one. After a really great win, I've played a very poor game, but these things happen. 1962, good luck. Okay, knight up. Okay, let's pin the knight. Okay, bishop back preparing queen up, of course, here, but not really a serious threat. Very straightforward for my opponent to deal with it, or it should be. Goes the ultra attacking way. I was expecting just g3 there. Okay, so now bishop up threatens to take and the queen in, but the king can run away, so again, not a major threat. I might actually drop back and try and chase the bishop instead. Take, take, check, king over, and I don't think I'm actually winning anything. Let's just calmly push the pawn. Yeah, it might be better to drop back here or trade that. I think it is better to trade that way actually. Get the knight up. Maybe rook across, or rook across to make room for the knight. Chooses to push. So I'm going to trade. Now there is still that knight target there. I'm going to push the pawn now and look to double up this side. Rook across, so I'm going to look to double up. I might even be able to sack here and get the queen in. So takes, takes, queen check is a threat, and I think my opponent's missed it. It's got to be playable, right? If queen takes, I've got a piece as well as a queen for 2 rooks, so that should be very good. But I'm at least winning the knight here with a check as well. Right, so rook takes is clearly very strong. I don't see why not. Okay, I think I just check there. If queen blocks, I've got rook over. The back rank mate is actually covered. Take, take. Let's take the pawn. I don't have to take immediately because of the pin. The back rank is covered. Let's make absolutely certain I don't blunder it all the way. Again, the queen is still pinned. Right, now I've just about at a point where I can actually take. Yeah, it just resigns. That's a good win. Very good. An hour in, nearly, and an hour to go. But these positions are not updating. I've got another one, a national master. Good luck. Let's play c4. c6. You normally play b3 and then g3 if you're being like really principled in the reti. Bishop up and then go this side as well. What I'd like here is my opponent to wander the queen off and I can take here like happened in that earlier game, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'll just play rook across. Yeah, knight across. So how do I want to position these? I'm going to play up to make room for the knight to develop. Again, just shuffle forward very gradually, but now I can't bring the knight here though. So I might have to go d4. Goes back. I'll bring the knight this way. Okay, I'm going to take. Probably take with an e pawn and does. So I'm going to play up now. It concedes ground, but I can trade a knight. Let's play rook across. Right, so we trade the first one. Does he go with the bishop? It does. Does. It's not easy to break through here. No. Queen up is obviously a threat, and what have I got? Knight across. I'm going to play rook across so I can drop the knight back. I could drop back here as well, of course, but knight across here looks okay. Actually, let's go here though. Again, a choice. Pawn could be very strong, but it breaks the structure up. OBS disconnecting and reconnecting. Is my stream still running? It seems to be still running. I just got a message there saying OBS disconnecting. Not good, not good. And if you ever see these clocks blink like that, it means there's a server issue at the chess.com end. As long as my stream is running fine, but it's been doing it an awful lot recently. An awful lot. Right, again, I'm just trying to gain a little bit of space. Then hopefully I can look to play a move like this. There's no discovered check on my queen. And it releases the bishop, releases the queen. So this is what I'd like to play. Don't know if it's actually any good. It might open it up for my opponent. Oh, now I am going to play it. If takes, I can take. There's no bishop check to discover on the queen. But it's opening things up for my opponent as well. So it's very, very risky. But I've opened a path for the bishop. So queen back, bishop down is obviously a threat. So what's wrong with rook across? Maybe just hit the bishop. Bishop down, I could still trade. Rook takes. Yeah, the clock's blinking again. Another server issue. So do I plant the bishop? Queen back allows bishop in. I don't like the look of that. I'm just going to play a calm move. Rook up, support the bishop, and maybe triple up on the file. So take, rook takes. It's a struggle to create anything, but I'm going to take anyway. Let's just drop back. I've just got to be aware that the queen could come in, could be extremely annoying. I'm aware of it though. Let's just play rook across and back. Oh, am I missing something like this? Probably, possibly, all of the above. I'm going to go up and hit the rook. Rook down. Have I got nowhere to actually defend here? I'm going to check and take the pawn because I cannot see another move. I'm potentially hitting another pawn. The queen does cover it right now. Oh, I've blundered the back rank corner, mate. Excellent, well done. Rook check, and that's checkmate. Very well done. Queen takes, and it's just a mate threat next move. I just missed it. Just missed it. Get on with the next one. Oh, that was Hikaru there. He's working his way up. 1916. Good luck. Again, c4. Stick to the principled reti. d4. I'll go e3 this time. b4 is generally technically correct because knight c6 is a little bit of a pain to play against. The bishop up. Pre-move in case takes, otherwise I'm just going to simply castle. And now I can worry about what to do. Maybe try and gain some centre ground. Try and cover this. Plays up. Okay, knight up. I'm going to push forward here again. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Just an instinctive move. Then trying again, gain a little bit of centre ground. Takes. Okay, I take. Or can I get away with a move like this? I've got a queen check. I'm just going to push the pawn there, I think, and take. c6 will probably come, something like that. Not sure. Just castles. Let's play bishop up then and try and force the issue. Okay, I'm going to pin the knight, and if I can get back I can maybe trade. So takes. So pawn up was a threat, not now of course. So where do I want the rook? Let's go here, guard the pawn. Plays up, hits the pawn, logical. I think I'd better push there than maybe just trade here. Knight up is maybe an interesting, yeah, chooses a take. I'm not surprised by that. But I'm still threatening to take the knight for sure now. Knight takes is covered. So it goes back. If I push, the pawn falls. Bishop up is an awkward threat, but not really. I can go here and maybe hit the pawn. Okay, I have to push here, right? I think I have to push. And then pawn up or bishop back. Knight up. I have to hit the knight. I lose a pawn, but I'm attacking here. I'm trying to go forward. Comes up. So I'm going to support the bishop and threaten to push here. So there is a threat there. Oh, he's missed it. So he allows pawn up. So what does he do if I play pawn up? Takes a take. If he moves a take. I think he's just missed the simple threat. That's just checkmate. Excellent. I thought I saw Hikaru there somewhere earlier on. I'll play another National Master. Oh, 2500 this time. Good luck. So, big step up rating wise. Let's just play up. Let's go up and up. Okay, goes back. I'll develop the knight and maybe push then. Okay. Yeah, let's play a very odd move. Queen up just to hit the bishop. Wow, really seriously going for it. So my bishop is at serious risk of getting trapped here. Let's come back. I might have to drop the queen right back here. My bishop is at risk of being actually trapped. Do I want to trade that one? I'm going to play knight over and maybe takes, but do I want to leave the knight there? No, I'll take. Yeah, trying to get me trapped, I think, here. I think I need to take there. I guess I have to be careful where I go. There's a potential knight check here. So I've got to be seriously careful. Again, I'm playing somebody at 2500, so a completely different level to me. I've got nothing to lose. When you're playing players who are out of your league a little bit, you just relax, chill out and enjoy it. You've got nothing to lose. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I've already had an amazing win against the Women's Grandmaster, which is, again, player out of my league normally. Now, pawn up. Knight check is still a potential threat. I don't actually see how I greatly create counterplay. I'm going to drop back and look to get rid of this annoying knight. It's very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to take, I think, there. And now I guess I need to play pawn up because this is a serious threat. And rook across, or I can try and break out here. Really going for it though. Let's play rook across. Knight guards the rook, which is important, so I can take there. Okay, let's just offer the queen trade. But now I've got to be careful. I can't, well, I can technically, I can take back here. So I need to get the rook off that file. Then what, pawn up kind of makes sense, but could weaken my position. Let's play rook up. Now pawn up just takes, of course, so where to go? I'm going to go here to guard the back pawn. Right, now I'm going to push. If takes, I might actually check. Yeah, that's what I expected to ignore, so I'm going to push and push if I can. I'm just being gradually outplayed here, you can kind of see that, but that's to be expected, it's not unusual. I'm playing a stronger player. Okay, there's a back rank threat here as well. So I'm going to push and make space for the king. Yeah, I think I have to play pawn up and knight across. That's a dangerous move. Well, let's play over, hit the pawn. Okay, knight across. But now I'm completely bogged down, of course, so Threaten the pawn. Yeah, now I'm just lost, aren't I? Nothing I can realistically do here now, I don't think. Clearly I can't take there. Yeah, I've just been outplayed here. It's an arena. I probably should get on with the next game. Let's drop back. Pre-move in case pushes, but I don't think will. Although no, I don't. Yeah, what to do? Let's go here. Oh, he has risked it. Yeah, there's no defence, is there? There's no defence here. Yeah, just get on with the next one. Did really well there. I could kind of see that coming. I could see that coming, but nothing I could do there. That was Hikaru there. 14 out of 16. 21-11, good luck. I've had an awful lot of strong opponents at my level in this event. I think I've only had one player under 2,000, or has there been two of them? Maybe two. I think one was a high 1900s. There's only been a couple under 2,000. Let's push. Let's play knight up. Okay, I'm going to drop the bishop back and maybe knight in here. Knight across. Let's play rook over. But take with a pawn if takes. Okay, let's drop back. Knight goes back, logical. Let's play queen up, get on the diagonal. So knight up is maybe playable. I thought I could play knight up there. Let's take then. Do I actually want the other rook across? Actually no, let's play across this way first and then rook over. Okay, I'm going to drop the knight back and then maybe use it as a giant pawn. Plays rook across, that's again logical. Got to take with a pawn though, I think. Takes the knight, I've got the queen check and mate. So surely I must plant the knight in the middle of the board. Cover this square as well. Then rook across, just simple development moves. Very, very tricky though. Still very tricky. I don't see how I actually win this. Bishop down. Okay, I might as well push. My opponent wants to do this. I see the idea. I'm going to push now. Do I play knight across is the question. Is it worth it? I'm not sure it is. Knight over, back. I can't stop the bishop coming off, so shouldn't worry too much. Let's just play rook across and maybe queen back. Oops. That was actually a blunder. I didn't plan that. That was actually a straight blunder. I had not planned that. I just went on the wrong square. Very, very poor by me. Okay, so I've got to try and do a salvage job now, and I do not see how I do it. And I don't do it. Again, just lost concentration there. I'm playing well in patches, but not brilliantly in other patches. 21-05, good luck. Okay, comes forward, so I think I drop back here and pawn up and pawn up. Okay, let's drop the knight back. Let's go c5. Again, I'm playing it a little bit of a dicey manner, aren't I? A little bit dicey here. Now let's play pawn up there. Probably knight back, I guess. Let's just play knight back. Knight comes forward, so I think I should take that. Let's play rook across. Now, can I work a sacrifice at some point? Just to imbalance the position, but right now it just feels bad. This, I was going to say, might be tempting, but not right now. Now, queen up and pawn forward could be a problem. I'm going to offer the bishop trade there. Now, does h5 become playable? If takes, bishop takes, yeah, going for it. I think I'm going to have to play f5 here. Far too strong a threat to allow the pawn to push. And my opponent pushes there. Now how do I get the knight forward? Again, rook takes is a seriously tempting idea. There goes them blinking lights again, not good. Let's drop back and maybe I can go forward here. Or knight, actually, yeah, knight up like this is maybe technically more sound. Let's push. Okay, it comes up. I think I have to simply take there. I don't think I have a better move. Let's play rook across, hit the pawn. Rook over, so bishop down, queen takes, bishop up is not a move. I want to get my queen up to this, but I just do not see how. I'm going to just sack the pawn to activate the knight, I've got to. Got to get the knight into play. Okay, at least my knight's got a nice square. Now if we trade off, I can take with this pawn and try and open up a path this side. Well, that's my intention anyway. Could be good, could be bad. But if the knight off, then maybe there's ideas like rook forward. Okay, knight up. Sorry, pawn up. The knight is weak now. What's wrong with rook across? Just target the knight. And maybe rook here if the knight moves. Knight does move, okay. I thought I could go forward there. I don't see what's wrong with rook forward. Just trying to put pressure on, maybe even rook across. Knight up. Okay. I'm going to play knight up here, so I'm hitting the bishop. Pre-move in case takes, but there is a threat to the bishop. Knighting, of course, is very dangerous as well, so I might just give the exchange up here to get activity. Bishop up. Let's go here again, hit the bishop. Pressure the pawn. Okay, so I want queen up if I can and in. It's my only realistic chance. I'm going to sack the rook if knight in. For queen up, rook across, probably a very, very good move. I'm going to play rook up. Okay, now queen up and the queen in is coming. Now there's a mate threat. A check. So I can take the knight, but queen up, and how do you defend? I think it's just checkmate. I had plenty of time on the clock there. I should have maybe took my time, but very good. So there's Hikaru, 14 out of 16. I'm not sure how up to date these are. Like an 1100 getting 18.5 out of 20. 2027, good luck. Yeah, I've had only a couple of players, I think, under 2000. I've had very, very strong players at my level. But got an excellent win against the Women's Grandmaster, so that'll do me for this event. I'll take that any event long. Where am I? I'm number 308 out of 2200 players. That's actually not bad, is it? When you're an amateur player like I am, that's actually very good going. Okay, let's drop back and hit that knight. Okay, allowed me to take. That feels like a mistake. Now, do I allow pawn takes again? I can gain a pawn. No, I can't afford to let that open up, so I'm going to push. Even if I can't collect this pawn, not the end of the world. Alright, let's play knight up to challenge that knight. Now again, bishop is going to come, and do I go f3? Oh, bishop goes there instead. So gain a pawn, lose a knight. Tempting but wrong, I think. Actually, let's go back here. Maybe I can cover this, cover the pawn. Pawn up is a potential move. h3 to stop this would be nice, but the bishop can just drop back. It's not a desperate threat to the pawn right now, unless my opponent just simply ignores it now. Yeah, queen up, I'm not surprised by that. It does allow knight across mind with tempo. Let's play knight over, hit the queen, and maybe h3 just to give the bishop a square, otherwise it's getting very boxed in. Let's go h3. I'm probably just going to castle here. I don't think I've got any attack on that side of the board. Oh, well, that I didn't expect. So knight over is the natural move. I've got bishop up as well, hitting the queen. But I think knight over, because I hit the bishop. Pre-move in case takes. Is it unreasonable to castle queenside? Probably. Probably very bad. I don't know. It just just giving me a free bishop. Everybody blunders when you play chess, especially in short time controls. Everybody blunders. And there's Hikaru, 16 out of 18, and 1100, 18.5 out of 20. Another 1100, 15 out of 21, and 900, 14 out of 17. They're all in the top 8, if that's up to date. It's only actually streamers who win prizes, so like I'm streaming, but I don't think they count Facebook. But I'd have to be in the actual top 3 overall, and clearly that's impossible. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 8, good luck. Let's just take. You see this gambit more in how do I do this? You see this more in, I was going to say bullet chess than blitz chess. I'm not going to castle there. I think d3, d4. My opponent's going queenside. I've seen this before. It's not the first time. I've got to be careful. Sacks like this are perfectly playable. Let's play up. Actually, let's play knight up and up. I'm going to go queenside as well here, I think, if I can manage it. I'm not sure I can manage it, but it's what I want to aim for. Maybe I can pin the bishop there, but let's just castle, get the king out of there. Bishop takes. Okay, I'm losing a pawn, who cares? Got the king safe. Pins the knight. Now, can I push up and sack the exchange? I've got f3, or I can pin the bishop. Actually, I'm going to take the knight first and maybe pin the bishop. Pin the bishop. Trade, 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 trade. I'll lose a pawn, or I can go maybe, what's wrong with f3 and e4? Knight across is not a move, lose the queen with check. Choose to take anywhere, so I have to take there. If the queen comes off, it's less of a threat, of course. So take, 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 take. Oh, what's wrong with maybe just rook up here. Oh, I've just blundered it anyway. That's what's wrong with it. That's what's wrong with it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually still in the game though. I need to push this pawn. That's why my opponent's played that. So now I'm bogged down. So now whether I'm still in the game or not is certainly open to debate. Let's push. I don't want to take the rook and trade rook, so I'm going with the pawn there. Alright, let's drop back and try and shuffle across. Hit the pawn. Alright, now I'm going to come up and maybe push here. Okay, let's play rook up and take. So pawn up is a threat. Okay, take. Pawn up is not a threat there. I can grab this one though. Now I have got a pawn here, which I'm going to try and use. So there's a pawn here hanging, and then I can go here potentially. Otherwise I'm threatening to push and get a supported pawn, so it is a threat. But I'm playing a much stronger player, so there might be tactics I'm not seeing. Again, every time you see them clocks blink, there's a server issue. It's not my internet, it's a server issue. Very disconcerting when it happens. Very, very disconcerting. You see 4 bars, excellent connection. Surely I can just push here now. Push again. Well, I can take. I think I have to push first. I should have maybe taken. I'll certainly take with a check if I get the chance now. So, okay, well, I can take and check and take, I think. That's actually a really good move, isn't it? Okay, I might as well still do it though. Not easy this, not easy of course. Let's hit the rook. So down, up, and then maybe up, up. Okay, now I'm threatening check into queen. It feels like my opponent's blundered, but I don't actually know for certain, but it feels like it. Now there's no easy obvious checks. I think I'm winning. I've got 39 seconds, so I need to use it, but surely I check. It's actually a tricky move that. If I queen, my opponent queens. So I think I go here. Hit the pawn, but as my opponent got this, but I think I can just get a queen. I might be blundering here, of course. If I blundered it, fair enough. And now I think I can get my king up. I can definitely get my king up now. I may not know the technique here well enough to be able to win this. Yes, I do now. Excellent. Very good win. Very good. Wow. Very good win. My opponent could have played a few trickier moves at the end and I wouldn't have won that one. So there's Hikaru in 4th place. He's probably the only one of these players at the top streaming. Jospam is very close behind, but I don't know if these are actually up to date or not. I don't know if these scores... I know my camera's blocking parts of these. Hopefully some of it can be seen, but An 885 getting 17 out of 19. Where am I now? I've got 28 points. I'm 190th out of 2300 players. Right, 2032, good luck. I think we've played before, I might be wrong, but the name looks familiar. The name looks familiar, I think we've played before. I might be wrong with that though, of course. A lot of players have similar names. Let's just push and push. Well, excellent for me, this event then. Beating a women's grandmaster, beating a 2300. Obviously there'll be some silly sloppy losses as well, but gone very well overall. Now if I push, F5 is going to end up coming at some point. I think I'm just going to take. Okay, let's just play up and trade the queens. The only way I can win a prize in this event is to be in the top 3 overall, and clearly that's impossible at my level, or it's near enough impossible. That's never going to happen. So I'm just literally playing just for the fun of taking part here. Now where do I go with the knight? I'm going to go forward to hit the bishop. Then I'm going to just play a pawn up. I'll probably just retreat the knight back again when pushed. Again, I'm happy to trade the queens. Now if it goes with a pawn, this is risky for both of us now. Okay, there is a pawn loose, but I'm giving up 2 pieces. I don't like that. I'm going to go this way. Risky for both of us here. Bishop in, hits the pawn. It's actually very, very tricky here. Pawn up, and what's the threat? There's a discovery on the rook. I may have completely messed up here. Rook across, bishop down. I have messed up, haven't I? Can I play queen up? Well, I'm going to play it. If it's bad, it's bad. Actually, let's play. And again, I've got to go here, don't I? Rook across and bishop was here. I want to play this. Now I can play it, I think. It's a very big event, this. 2,300 players. I don't remember this amount of players being in the Arena Kings when we played it a year and a bit ago. I don't remember that many. There's the clocks blinking again. That's a server issue. You can see both of us have got excellent connections there. As long as my stream is still running, then you can see there's nothing wrong with my internet. Now I've got knight over, trade, and I don't see why not. I think it's dangerous not to, so I'm going to do that. And now, can I get my knight maybe back here? Check. I think I have to step back. So what's the threat? I've got knight across, but it's not really a threat. I'm going to play knight back though. Again, look to trade a rook. I'm trying to stop this pawn from blasting my king wide open. Now that is dangerous. Hold on. I'm almost threatening to take here. Let's hit the queen. There's almost a threat if the queen wanders off to take, depending on where the queen goes with a discovery. There's almost a threat. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Yeah, queen over. So take, queen has to take. Rook across. I have to take, I think. Now how do I create pressure? I'm going to play queen. Oh, I can't play queen across because of this. I wanted queen across. I'm going to play rook up then. I don't think my opponent will take. I think they'll grab the pawn. And then I'm going to play h4 if it does. Okay. Now what on earth do I do? Knight back is obviously a move. I'll offer a draw actually. It's a very drawish position in it. I'll offer a draw. See if my opponent wants it. If not, of course, I'll play on. Let's play. Hold on. Pawn is still loose there. I'm going to push a pawn and try and use the knight to guard this. Can I go across? Because I'm threatening knight up and there's pressure here if the bishop wanders off. Comes forward. So let's push that pawn. I might still be second favourite here, of course. I'm going to try and bring the king up. Very tricky, but I'm up on the clock. The clock is the one thing I've got going for me. Okay, I think I need to push this pawn. Do I just sack this? I guess I've got rook across. Oh, I've got knight up here. Takes. Doesn't quite work. Let's play rook across. I want to play this if I can to stop both of these. Now king up. Pawn up and king up. Now, have I got anything? Pawn up, takes, check. Feels wrong. I'm trying to be mindful of the clock as well. So rook across and a sack there. I'm going to push and push if I can. That wasn't the best idea I've ever had, was it? I'm going to have to abandon all the defense here now. My opponent's out of time though, I should win it on time. Very good. 24 minutes left, so what's that, another 4 games? 2020, good luck again, another one over 2000. I think I've only had 1 or 2 under 2000 and one of them was like 1980 or something. So not really under. Very, very strong tournament. Let's play queen up, hit the pawn. Okay, let's play bishop up. I'm just going to trade there. Now, not bishop up here, of course, just blundering it. Let's play here. Maybe queen back. Yeah, let's play queen back and bishop up and just trade that bishop off. Then just prepare the castle in the normal way. Knight in, I've got a dilemma. Do I trade or not? I think I will and play knight up. Unless it takes to the pawn, of course. Right, I'll castle. Now, I'm going to try and push in the middle before my opponent clogs it and has done. I think I have to still risk playing this. Might be a mistake, but I think I have to risk it. I don't know, I shouldn't pre-move there. Bishop back. Okay, let's play knight across and maybe in. I've got a queen check as well. Try and connect the rooks. Bishop up. So I've still got queen check, bishop can't block. But I've got no real serious follow-up. What's wrong with knight across hit the bishop though? What's wrong with knight over hitting the bishop? If sacks, I think I can take and drop the knight back. Goes back. So I could play a knight immediately in, then queen up. So knight in, rook across, queen up, king moves. It's the same effect, isn't it? Same effect. Let's check. Now, can I play queen up? No, I can't. Let's play over hit the rook. It would be nice if I could sack, but again, I don't think it works. I think rook across looks fine. I don't see anything I can seriously create. Maybe I can play rook up here. Rook takes, rook just takes. Again, I'm going to risk it. If I blunder the game away, I blunder the game away. I'm going to try and double up. I'm just enjoying myself taking part. That's a blunder. That's a free bishop. Excellent, very good. Everybody blunders, it's just a case of when and who against and how badly it costs you. Now, I've no idea if any of these players are streaming or not. Only streamers can be eligible for prizes in this. $22.94, good luck. Wow, I've got back to 2100, so I've gained a lot of rating points this event, so I must have done really, really well overall. It's always difficult to do well in Arena Kings. As soon as this comes, I'm just going to trade. Ooh, can I push here? Push knight takes, I guess. Let's just castle. It's always a really difficult event, Arena Kings, is what I was saying. Again, I'm going to take them. My gut feeling is kind of to trade again, but I don't know if it's right or wrong. No, I'm going to push this time. I traded last time I played this line, so I'm going to push. Now I'm going to go e4 and see if my opponent wants to really open everything up or not. Chooses to close it, so I probably want to get f3 in quickly here. So I'm going to try and play f3, but then we're just going to see ideas like this, of course. Let's hit the queen there and drop back. Maybe drop back here and try and trade the bishop. If the bishop comes off, then f3 is more effective. Okay, there's no real threat to the pawn. So I still want to play this, maybe g3. Now push there, so if pushes I can counter push. Okay, now I'm going to edge up and go forward and maybe rook across. Okay, it does push. Actually, let's try and open it up. Again, I'm playing a 2300, so I'm playing somebody a little bit out of my league, so it doesn't matter if it goes wrong, you just do your best. No, I do have to play f3, it's far too dangerous now. To take or not to take. Pawn up, pawn takes, knight takes. I've got to try and open it. I've got to just risk sacking pawns to open the position. Now let's play up and hit the knight. Threatening a check. Okay, so I've got check. Why not? Let's check. Okay, so I can take the pawn or I can trade queens. I'm just going to take. So we've got basic threats here. I can gain a pawn. Rook takes. Knight across. Or knight back. Hold on. Can I go up first and threaten to come in either way? I'm hitting the bishop. The bishop can't get to the pawn. Knight across. Yeah, let's take the pawn. If knight takes, I can take the rook. Oh, I can't. Can I take the rook? Yeah, if knight takes, gain the knight. So takes. Right, let's get the rook across and play a knight into the middle of the board. Pre-move in case takes here. Okay, now I can go up and pressure two pieces. There's got to be something here for me. There's a check, but let's go here, hit rook and bishop. If rook across, I take with a check. Yeah, 17 minutes left on chess.com. If you're playing a game when the time runs out, the whole thing actually just aborts the final game. So check, the king's got to move, then knight takes rook I think is playable here. Now what do I do now? I've got rook down, hit two pawns. Can it be defended? I don't see it. Oh, there's a take, knight check threat. So I'm going to go right across here, just sack a pawn if I need to. Let's take. King up and king up maybe. Goes across. So if I take, there's knight fork, but I've got a check. I can just check here. So I shouldn't lose a rook to this. Now I can check and trade if I want and run a pawn. That should be winning. I'll just run the pawn anywhere. Actually, king up threatens check. And just, oh, it's check there, but just take. Now get the, oh god, the clock, I've just noticed the clock. Oops, this is not actually a formality because of the clock. I've got a pawn. Right, I need to focus here. Right, now I should be alright. Right, now I'm definitely alright. I did that the other day. I nearly did that and promoted to a knight. You'll see I get lag here though, so I have to kind of move slowly. It lags, so if you move a little bit quicker than that, the pieces just immediately go out of sync. So Hikaru's fourth now. He's probably the only one of them streaming, but you don't actually know. Don't know for certain, but I don't know if these scores are actually up to date. I thought he would have had more points than that. I'm not sure if that's up to date. 62 points, because he often scores over 100. 14 minutes left, so time for another couple of games. I've had some terrific wins in this, all right. Another 2200, good luck. But no, I'm not competing for prizes here. I'm 84th though, terrific, but you have to be in the top 3 to get a prize. There are prizes for under 2000, under 1600, 1200, but not anything else. You might well be right, Michael. You might well be right. You might well be right. I'm not sure what rating level you play at, of course, but you might well be right. Everybody's beatable. Everybody makes mistakes. Bishop up, he's got knight takes. Don't like the look of that. Let's just play a holding move. Let's play a bishop up. Okay. Play bishop up and trade the knight. Right, now maybe knight back here. 13 minutes left, so there's time for at least one more game here. Oh, have I just blundered there? Gain a rook, lose a queen. I think I can take. Oh, you're only teasing. That's good of you to say, Michael. You know, you could be a far stronger player than me. I'm only an amateur player, you know. I'm not a professional. I'm only an amateur, so... I mean, I've blundered this one in a way, not really concentrating, but not to worry. These things happen. I'm going to lose some games. He comes forward there. Yeah, there's nothing whatsoever I can do here. There's probably no point playing on this one. I'll play rook up here. All you do is do your best. I've done really well today though. I must have gained like 50 odd rating points. I can't remember what it was at the start, but it was a lot lower than this. So I must have gained a lot of rating points here. I beat a women's grandmaster, beat a 2300. Oh, just blundered that one completely. Just get on the next one. I beat a couple of 2200s, just lost to one again. That's comfortably above my best ever rating on chess.com. It's about 2160. I'm playing 2111 there, so I'm not that far off my best ever rating. Right, another strong player, 2230, good luck. It's very difficult as well, when you're play game after game after game, whose rating is higher than your best ever rating. It's very difficult, that. Very difficult. You've got nothing to lose, of course. But it's very, very difficult to play. Really strong player after really strong player. And I've had, I think, only a couple of players under 2000 in the whole event, in the whole 2 hours. And that's really difficult at my level. But of course, as an amateur player, you might well beat me, of course. In any random game, anybody can beat anybody. What on earth do I do here? Pawn up I don't like the look of. D4 allows all this to happen. I'm just going to drop the knight back there. Now, if that bishop wanders off, I'm going to take the knight. I'm going to try and edge forward, but it's probably bad. Probably bad. Wow, pushes as well. Okay, I thought I could play here, but if the knight moves, I'm just going to lose the pawn, right? I'm going to risk this, though, because if bishop takes here, I want to take here. Takes, so I'm going to take. The queen can take, of course, but I've got bishop up and then maybe takes. Yeah, when you're playing strong players like this, you don't really have a lot to lose. I can take now. If he takes, he knight hangs the knight. So now, how do I get to this? Take is not a move, I don't think. E4 takes doesn't look good. How do I unwind? I don't actually see how I unwind. I'm going to play rook across and try and trade a set of rooks off, just to get the queen into play. Right, let's go forward and threaten a check. Try and get on the other side of the board. So check, maybe h4, maybe not. Actually, what's wrong with queen up here? Hit the pawns. Okay, that's probably what's not good with it. I've got rook across though. Let's get a rook active. I can block checks. Oh, have I missed knight? He can block though, can't he? So oh, what the hell have I done? I just missed it. That's what I mean. Everybody blunders when you play blitz. Chess is just a case of when and who again. So I missed the bishop was covering the square there. Important thing is I've played well for the overall event. Another one, 2350. Oh my goodness. These are seriously good players at my level. I mean, I'll never get a rating anywhere near that. Seriously good players at my level. 2200 is generally regarded as the elite level, the starting point for elite players. Now, I have reached 2260 on League Chess and about 2160 on chess.com. But I'll never ever get 2300. It's just that step too far for me. But and what do I do here? I think I can take there. Let's develop the bishop. Try and get rid of this annoying bishop. You've just got to watch out for the queen attacking your knight, because your knight's not guarded. Otherwise, you'd like to play an early c5 if you can. I guess I have to go back here. Okay, I've got to go back as well. Now, can I go forward, or have I just lost that one as well? Pawn up looks really bad, but it gives me some space I can push. I'm going to lose this pawn eventually, so why not just try and create something. If takes, I can take and then maybe grab a pawn. I think I can take without trapping my queen. The rooks guard each other. Okay, I'll lose a pawn, but that's not drastic. Or is it? I think I've got rook across, hit the pawn. To take, lose my bishop isn't good, of course. Actually, where can my bishop go? That's annoying, isn't it? Very annoying. There's the clock blinking again. That's not good. Every time you see the clocks blink with anybody here, it means that there's a server issue. What's he trying to threaten there? Just the pawn here. Okay, let's push the pawn. Pre-move in case he takes. He goes after that again. So I'm going to take now. Look to get forward. Pre-move in case he takes. Knight in, so he's trying to do the same to me here, and he probably will. Take, rook takes, check, and he blocks. Hold on though, I can hit the rook here. Okay. Check, and queen up isn't really a move. Bishop takes, pawn takes isn't really a move. I'm going to push here so the queen guards the pawn. So if knight takes, I can take. But it's always really, really hard. When you're playing players who rate above you and you're doing it game after game after game after game. Oh, he's blundered his knight there. He's just given me a free knight. Okay, let's be sensible. Go with the queen, guard the pawn. Now I'm threatening a move like rook across and go after the king. But I don't want to blunder this. I don't want to blunder this. Okay, he offers a draw. Go on, I'll take a draw. Why not? Normally I wouldn't, but I've had a really, really good arena there. If I play on, I could probably win that, but I've been playing for 2 hours. I've got a really good result against a much stronger player, so this should be my last game now. 2-1-7-6, good luck. Normally I wouldn't take a draw like that, I would just play on. Unless I'm playing a very strong grandmaster, of course. Let's play a bishop up. This should be my last game now. Should be. It doesn't mean it will be, but it should be. But if there's a minute or two left after this, I'll just stop. I won't start another one. Right, let's give the bishop a square to retreat to. Okay, so it's always very useful having a knight here. It's very difficult to give checkmate. Just play a knight up and maybe trade something. Okay, get the bishop out of harm's way. Okay, offers to trade anyway, why not? Let's swing the knight across. Knight and I'll just trade it. Plays pawn forwards. He's trying to checkmate me, that's what that tells me. Let's play knight over. I'm going to try and play bishop up if he pushes, I think. Trade the bishop. Okay, he heads that off. I'd probably best drop the bishop back to try and cover this. Yeah, he's trying to go around. No, he's really trying to go for a checkmate attack here. Might not be a lot I can do about it. What on earth do I do? I can't actually see any really good moves. I'm going to try and break in the middle if the rook moves off. But he's got a serious take threat as well. I think I'm going to have to risk this. I'm threatening to push. Yeah, I think I have to just try anything and everything to open the position. To play queen up. If I'm lost, I'm lost. It's fair enough. It doesn't really matter. I've had a really good arena. I've got my rating back to 2100, which it doesn't happen very often. Doesn't happen very often. Bishop up's no good. Oh, hold on. Can I play knight takes? I can't go with the knight or the pawn. Hit the queen. Goes back. So I've got rook up here. If he takes, I take. But he goes back and I think he's safe. I think he's actually safe. So let's play rook up and across. I want to try and threaten this. What? Oh, I just blundered the piece. Again, that's just basic concentration. I'm just getting tired now. It's very late at night here. I don't normally play chess in the evening. I'm very much a morning person. Yeah, this game is lost now. And I can't run the time down. I wouldn't do that anyway. Okay. Gain a pawn, but I'm going to lose the rook. Oh no, I've just blundered knight across as well, although I've got a check and he can block it, so the queen's going to come off. Yeah, he sees it, well done. Check, queen blocks. Take, take. Okay, let's just push the pawn there, but this game is, it's an automatic loss. He just has to find a handful of moves here. Rook across is no good. Let's play king. Actually, I'm just going to resign this one. I've lost this one, haven't I? Just give him that one. I'm just going to stop there. I've had an awful lot of stronger players like that. 2183 is still higher rated than I've ever been on chess.com. So I'm just going to stop there. When I'm stopping, I've got 41 points, 122nd out of 2,500 players. So that's really good at my level, really good. You see, this tournament is littered full of GMs that, but how does a 900 get 22 out of 25? We're getting lots and lots of these results coming up in all of these arenas. It's happening in pretty much all of them. Jospam is a streamer. He'll be competing with Akaru to win it. It's only streamers that are eligible for prizes. Where did it say I was 122nd? Oh, hold on. Now that I've stopped playing, I can switch my template to move the cameras out the way, just so these scores can be seen on screen, hopefully. Blitzstream is a streamer as well. Penguin is a streamer, of course. That's Andrew Tank. Ridiculously quick player. I'm just looking for myself. I should be around here somewhere. 122nd. I've obviously gone down there. 14.5 out of 27, and I've gained about 50 odd rating points. That's how tough this is. That is how seriously difficult this event is. Because we're in the last minute now, I'll leave it run through to the last minute. And then that'll be it for my streaming for today. I'll say I only ever play this time of night for a special event like this, otherwise I just wouldn't bother. I normally stream on a morning. My main stream is 11 AM UK time on Lead Chess for the Hourly Super Blitz Arena, which I normally do. Normally 11 AM UK time, pretty much every day, including weekends. But 127th, I've scored just over 50% and I've gained 50 odd rating points. It tells you how hard these events are. I'm not sure how long it'll take to sort out the prizes, because it's only streamers that are eligible for prizes. And I can only win a prize if I get in a top 3 overall. My rating's above 2,000. And there it is. So Hikaru probably will win the prize, but he's not in the top 3 overall. But now this is where the people behind the scenes have got to check if all these results are legit and valid, of course. A 922 wins and 3 losses. As long as everything's legit and above board, of course, you say well done to everybody. I expect Hikaru is the top streamer. Where did I finish? 130th out of 2,574 players. That's a really terrific result at my level. So what I'll do now just to finish is I'll go to the stats and look at the individual games. Hold on, I'll briefly just show the top. Yeah, Hikaru is going to be the top streamer. It is possible one of these could be streaming. Jospim is definitely a streamer. Halvard is a streamer. One of my regular competitors, he's a streamer, Halvard. He's not a title player, but he's a streamer. It's possible he could get 3rd overall in the streamers. He's definitely a streamer, Halvard. So I'll quickly look to stats and then I can show my actual games from this event. So that's Blitz. So I say completed games. And then if I look for the 15th, these are the games I've just played in this arena. It's all I've played today. This symbol is the arena symbol. So that's where it starts. As you can see, I started off just with 2 draws and 2 losses, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I beat Nemsko, very popular streamer, women's grandmaster. One of my best ever results, that by opponent's title. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, did I win that many in a row? 13 wins. I better go back to the beginning or I'll forget. So the 15th. 1, 2, 3 draws. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 losses. 13 wins, 3 draws and 11 losses. But just quickly scanning over there, everybody I've played at my level has been a really strong player. Very, very strong players at my level. There would be no upsets at all if I lost every single game I played in terms of individual opponents here. Everybody's very strong. Oh, it's only down to the 15th I'm going. Very strong players at my level. So I'll say that's it for my stream now. So thank you very much to anyone who's seen this. I'll be back, as I said, normally 11 AM tomorrow for my normal League Chess hourly Super Blitz stream, which is again 3-minute blitz like this. And then I should be back, all being well, for chess.com's Arena Kings this time next week. And if Hikaru does any view at arenas at any point through the week, I'll hopefully play in some of them if I find them, if I'm aware that he's doing them. So thank you very much, and I'll see everybody hopefully tomorrow.